Hello, my name is Bill. I'm going to be doing a video out here in Silver Springs. I'll get to the point. This is a township and range map. It's so small you cannot read it even with a magnifying glass. This is the state of Nevada. It's a township and range state. All the legal descriptions are township and range. This yellow from west to east would be township 18. This pink from north to south would be range 25. This would be Lake Lahontan. I believe this is Walker Lake, Pyramid, Lake Tahoe. A lot of these section lines are going to be going through lakes. You're not going to be able to find the section lines in the lake, obviously. This would be your longitude 120. This was used for the California-Nevada border that goes to Lake Tahoe. Surveyors would not do that. Surveyors don't use longitude and latitude. This would be longitude 119, about 69 miles away. There's 3,600 lines in between each longitude, which would be about 100 feet apart. You're not going to find these lines on the ground. I'm going to be showing you some markers out here in Silver Springs. This is a little bit bigger map that shows the same lines. Lake Lahontan. Lake Lahontan would be towards that way. I believe these markers might be a part of Lake Lahontan. I just want to point out that this is the California-Nevada border. This is a full township and range, 6 square miles. This goes into the Oregon border. This goes into the Oregon border. This goes into the California border. This goes into the California border. Line 120, it's not degrees. That's not how this works. I know a lot of you fake scientists think the earth rotates. It does not rotate. We've never been to the moon. This is the subdivision map that we're looking at, that we're at. This is the complete opposite. This would be the southeast corner on the other side of the railroad tracks. That's the railroad tracks over there. That would be the southwest corner over there, way down over there. This would be a subdivision map with the same southeast corner of section 19. This is where our water treatment plant is. These are the railroad tracks. Now I'm going to be standing about where we're at. This is a full township and range, 6 square miles, 36 sections. These sections are shown here. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they zigzag. I'm going to be showing you right over about a half a mile away, less than a half a mile, the corner between 17, 18, 19, and 20. I found it. I don't do GPS. GPS is going to do longitude and latitude. You would have to convert it to township and range. The first time we went out here, we went by this corner, which was done with a surveyor. He said it was a scribe post and a highway monument, cement monument. We found that, but it's right next to the highway, so I started walking around. I found a couple pieces of rebar. I thought that was the corner. I started looking around here. I found some more rebar with caps on them. And then I found the actual corner, and I'll be showing you that later on. This is a newer map. This map with the assessors. The whole point of all this, none of this is done by humans. Humans haven't been on this earth 50 years, not even 50 years. These are all done by gods, okay? We wouldn't have the knowledge how to do this. This is actually Lake Lahontan. This is now, the assessor redid this in 2022. They're now doing corners, section corners. Back then they didn't do the section corners, but they showed the entire lake. This is the railroad tracks. This information would be provided by humans. We wouldn't know how to do that. This is the corner that I actually found. That's the actual corner. This is where he said it's a scribe post and cement. No, that's way off towards the highway. This is about where we're at right now. And I don't know why, excuse me. This is a rebar with a cap, a yellow cap. It's 3917. There's another marker that I found over here. I marked this with the PVC. This didn't have, well, actually the cap was right about here in the dirt. I found 3.5 caps. 3 of them, you can read the 3917. One of them, there was just a piece of the plastic. So there's 4 other markers around here. We found another rebar, but I can't relocate that one. There's a PVC that I put over here. I don't know what these are on this map. I can't quite figure that out. I'm going to be showing you this corner. The only thing I can think of that, not that one. I think this may be a part of the lake, or this is 23 feet. Actually, it might be up in here. Okay. So this is 23 feet. This may be Donner Trail, because from here to that marker is about 23 feet, but I don't know why they would be putting this survey. I don't have a map for this survey. I have a map for the subdivision. I have a map for the water towers over there. That's how I actually found. This is the map for the water tower back then. This is back in 1991. There was only one water tower. Now there's two. This shows you that's right where the center of this section 18, which is, I'm going to show you the corner over there. This is the highway. This is where that surveyor that did the subdivision said that's where his marker was. This says it's a center. These survey and the actual deeds don't match up. Once again, these surveyors don't exist. These maps were not done by humans. They were done by the gods. I don't know how long we humans have been here. This is an actual record of survey that was done. I think this was back in 1982. This is that same section. That's the highway. That's the towers over there. This is an actual aerial view about where that marker is going to be. And we're kind of just down below that. There's a church over there. You can see the church. Once again, I'm going to end my video right here. We're going to go over to that corner so I can show you the corner.